What has been the biggest success with community programming?
I think we'll both answer some of that. One of the first things that comes to mind is members of our community-oriented policing team have done a number of things in this community to engage young people. One of our officers put together a program with a local manufacturer, Andis, and had a program of cops and cuts. And at a community-oriented policing house, we brought in barber chairs and gave kids haircuts. And the barber chairs are donated by the company. We worked with the school credit union. They gave kids backpacks. But the whole idea behind it was to give kids a sense of dignity, that a good haircut and some tools for school would help you feel good about yourself so you stay engaged in school. So that's one of the things that comes to mind immediately. I've got a couple of others, but I think AC has something as well.
We have some great individuals in this community that are part of our community connectors that get involved in social programs that have at one time lived a life that was not so the utmost part of their lives, and they've turned their lives around and now contributing back to society in ways of talking to children here at the schools where they see at-risk youth who are having trouble, that they go out and connect with them to show them a positive way to live instead of getting involved in a gang life or some other kind of drug life, or try to break the cycle of violence that may be within their households. We work real close with those individuals on a day-to-day basis at times, whether they work through our COP houses or work with us directly.
And one more idea comes to mind. It was the same officer that had the idea for cops and cuts. He put together a program called Wings to Fly. And this was in conjunction with Racine Unified, and tried to get young people interested in aeronautics and engineering. And he had some friends that were private pilots at, what's the name of the airport? Baton Field. And we had a day where we took students up in private airplanes to fly around the area. Kids that had never been to an airport, kids that had never been in a private plane, got a chance to realize that there are other things in your life beside your own block. And your only limitation is the limitations you put on yourself. And there are other people that are willing to support you and want to see you succeed just as your families do. So that was a unique thing that had never been done here that was very well received. And we applaud not only that officer, but all of our volunteers that donated their time, their own planes, and their own fuel to show kids that there's something beyond your own block.